morning, ladies and gentlemen of the audience. Good morning, Mr. Chairman. My name is Salmaan Abdelqader. Now we're tackling the topic about discrimination, the supposed discrimination that HIV positive patients receive in the workplace. Now, let's consider the fact that if you are a HIV positive patient, you may be weighing up the pros and cons of disclosure. On the other hand, discrimination, on one hand, you might receive discrimination and abuse, but that's very rare. And on the other hand, which is the situation we're talking about right now, is you will receive sympathy and understanding from your employer, because that's what usually happens. It's only a very small percentage that negative abuse and discrimination happens. Now, I'm going to mention a law, the ADA, which is the American Disabilities Union or something like that, prohibits employment discrimination on the basis of disability, and HIV in America is considered as a disability. So people are protected by law to not to be fired just because they have HIV, and that rarely happens. Now, we as society should protect these people. We should encourage them to disclose their status. No.
Do you plan on accepting any points of information? Do you plan on accepting any points of information?
Now, HIV patients are protected by law, so we as society should encourage them to disclose. Now, people with HIV are usually scared because they're fear of rejection, judgment, and discrimination. Because that happens because they're not fully aware of their rights, and they should know that the law protects them. They're not just left in the open. Society is behind them. They should know that. And now, modern discrimination is usually caused by misinterpretations about the means of transmission. I must emphasize on the fact that HIV and hepatitis isn't transmitted through casual contact, so people can shake hands with them, you can hug them, you can whatever, drink from the same cup if you want. Now, in order to battle and combat this potential prejudice and of the other employees, we should introduce educational programs in the workplace that help raise awareness and dismisses all this absurd myths. 70% of employers in America, 70% of employees in America dismiss their employees due to misleading health information. So if you lie about the fact that you have HIV in the beginning, or just don't disclose it, if you are found out later that you have HIV, you will be dismissed. Okay. And if that happens, you lose your legal right to claim that you are discriminated against. Now in America, a lot of people have been discriminated because they have HIV or hepatitis C, and in return they have filed lawsuits against the companies they work out and got settlement, a lot of money and blah blah blah, and they got their jobs back and everything. So people shouldn't be afraid. And okay, thank you.
You stated that discrimination is rare. Do you have actual proof for that? That discrimination is rare?
Yes, there was a study conducted in Ethiopia. 127 people were interviewed, and only 5% received negative abuse. 95 of them received support from their colleagues and people at home and whatever.
One study in Ethiopia with 200 people.
127.
127.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Salmaan, at the start you said only a few people were discriminated against, and then you said a lot of people discriminated against, and they had a lawsuit, and they won millions of dollars.
I meant that if in the small minority, many people of the small minority came back with lawsuits.
Okay, and one more thing. You said that it's mainly for the right of the person who's ill, because they get extra vacations and time to take the medication, time to your teammates. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So what if I don't want these extra benefits in exchange for my privacy? I'd rather keep my privacy than get these benefits. Why should I be?
Well, if you rather keep your privacy, you will be outed out. People will people understand. They'll see you taking your medication at work and taking time off for absolutely no reason, just because you're going to the medical. Because the employer doesn't know. You haven't told him you have HIV. So when you go off, take a day off, take 2 days off, you have to lie. But I'm sick. But sick, you don't explain that you have HIV. And if you found out, you will get fired for it.